However, now for a heat response device, the typical heat response device, instead of a fusible link, is going to be that little kind of cup that you see in the top left picture there, called the RRL, resettable reusable link. Essentially, it's a little thermostat built into this cup. And then once the heat increases, gets to that 165 degrees, that thermostat pops in and cuts the power to the actuator, allows the spring return mechanism to close the damper. We do also have fusible link closure mechanisms available for fire smoke dampers. It'll come with that spring wound shaft again. Typically, we see those in fail open operation, meaning on loss of electrical power, you want your damper to open, but you still want your damper to close if there's a fire. So that's typically where we'll see fusible link operation in fire smoke dampers. The RRL/OCI is same closure device as the RRL, so a little thermostat again, only now we have an additional on blade indicator, so an attachment to our damper blade that is connected to a little arm in that cup now, and when that arm rotates, it'll make a couple of dry contact switches at the beginning and the end of the rotation there, telling us when our damper is open or closed. So that's the OCI, open closed indicator. TOR is a closure device on the bottom left there. That's essentially a temperature override device. So probably see these most often in a smoke control application. So it's got a low limit thermostat, might sense an increase in heat, close the damper, but now you have the ability to override the low limit thermostat, bring the high limit thermostat into play, reopen the damper until that temperature is reached. Then you're probably more worried about containment than active smoke exhaust, and then you just want to close the damper and prevent the spread of flames. So that's the TOR device, temperature override. And if you do happen to come across pneumatic actuators, the pneumatic relief valve is the activation device there. It's essentially a fusible link.